Welcome back, wise ones. Coming at you today with episode 17 of the Epirus campaign. I know it has been so long since the last episode with the holiday season and a couple of family things coming up that were not expected. I apologize for the delay in episodes, but we're going to get right into the action now. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their 4th of July weekend here in the States. If not, hopefully you just had a lovely weekend wherever you are. Staying cool in Europe. I know you guys are experiencing a little bit of a heat wave. That being said, we are experiencing a little bit of a heat wave ourselves from the AI. If you recall from last episode, and I'll give it a little recap since it's been so long. We decided to declare war on the Macedonians. They have a little army over here that's raiding in our lands, which is annoying. We also have our boy Yabusi here, who's going to defeat this one army and then probably start besieging Polpadeva. We're probably going to try to swing Pyrrhus from, and that's what we're going to do here. We're going to move Pyrrhus up. His army is still replenishing after taking like pretty much half of the losses of half of the force after we took Pella at the very end of last episode. We need to get to Popol soon to really wipe out the Macedonian threat because we have wars galore at the moment. We have the Suebi who are besieging Sigundum. To tell you the truth, we'll probably have to fight them at some point this turn. Do I have anybody with elephants? I believe what we're gonna do here is we have plenty of coin. We're gonna have Aristos pick up some elephants, and we're gonna swing up into the relief of the settlement here. We also get a pretty sizable garrison, so I feel rather confident about our fight against the Suebi here. Again, we just need to make sure that we have the cavalry advantage. We'll get the cav in the back line, start disrupting these Germanic youths who can be very potent against our forces, given javelins are so powerful. They have a couple of nice units here, but other than that, Club Levy will get absolutely wrecked by our forces. We also had started a war in the south against Carthage. Pardon me for yawning. Why am I yawning? It's the middle of the day. And instead, the Macedoni took over Carthage, which was very disturbing. I tried to leave it open so that the Carthaginians would sail into Carthago and take it back. Instead, they sailed into Syracuse. Smart move by the AI, but we're going to get Alexander back in to reclaim his throne. We also have a little navy here that's getting close to recapturing. So that's a quick little recap of what we have going on. Plenty of shmoola down here. I will say our economy's been better, but because we've raised basically raised 2 additional armies here to deal with the Suebi threat. I wonder, I'm not super focused up north here. I might keep the war going on just a little bit because why not? But besides that, I really don't feel the need to continue this war. I might beat back the Suebi and try to sue for peace. I just don't think it's worth it for us at the moment. But we're going to go ahead. Oh, I'm excited to grab some mercenaries here. I think we're going to go ahead and grab both of the elephants. I want to grab the Thracian warriors. I've wanted to grab a couple of them for a while. The mercenary Thracian warriors are great. The Peltas are also great, but I don't know if I need them. The Thracian Cav is good too, but again, I don't... Yeah, I might as well try to overwhelm them with some superiority here. We'll go ahead and grab these big mercenaries. Oh, misclick, my bad. Go ahead, a couple of these, couple of those, things from the trees and things from your toes. Takes a big hit out of our economy, but honestly, not the end of the world. And let's, before we go into battle, see if we need to... No one has any upgrades. That is what it is. But we're going to go ahead and sally out. Ooh, I don't like this. It's not giving me... I'm pretty confident we can beat this army with just this force. But I don't know why I'm not getting... the support from... I'm not getting the support from that 3rd army here. And look, again, like I said, though, I'm pretty confident with the slingers. We outrange them by a good amount. Spear units, we have enough pikemen. We have just as many pike, and we have a lot more cav. The noble rider is going to be annoying. There's no doubt about that. It's a good unit, but I am, just really quick, I'm perplexed why I'm not in reinforcement range. I thought I would be. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's because of the river. Oh, it's because of the river. Very interesting. Is it because of that natural border? All right. Well, doesn't matter. I'm pretty confident we can still win this with just our units here, and I don't want to sit too long in the siege. That's a really if it's because of this river, I would be very upset. We're gonna try. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try to win it because they're gonna bring that second army. The Suebi are gonna bring that second army down, and I do not want to have to deal with that. So let's go ahead, fight this on the battlefield. Getting right into the action after a little bit of a hiatus here. Is that a river in front of us too on the map there? The topography? Nope. Okay, just a little stretch, maybe like a little ravine. Let's start deployment here. Perfectly fine. I think the Suebi might get a boost. The Suebi might get a boost given the snowy conditions, but my guys are not afraid of a little snow. So we go pike line, mercenary or Celtic warriors on the wings. Let's go ahead and get the guard mode going for the skirmishers. We're gonna put our little slingers in front. We'll move the pikes back. Then just typical formation here. Once the going gets good, we'll get our cavalry around the flanks to try to disrupt their skirmishers ASAP. Looking at it now, it looks like I'm actually gonna drop these guys back a little bit. I'm gonna drop these guys back just a tad. Wait for our reinforcements to really overwhelm them because I think they might rush us here. We will stay content to sit for just a little. Let's see what we think. Are these guys pushing through? Go ahead and also fast forward to get these guys on the fields. Let's put all the cav together. So again, that's all. I'm very happy with the amount of cav that we have. Let's go ahead. Extend the pike line out even further. I'm gonna move the Gallic warrior. I keep calling them Gallic warriors, but again, they're Celtic warriors. We're gonna move them over to the flank. We're also gonna drop. I am gonna drop some militia hoplites just behind them, just in case. Let's get the skirmishers all bunched up here too. Let's go ahead and just spread their line out. It does look like the AI is going to come to us. And we'll just put the mob in the back. The mob might be useful to soak up some missile fire. Actually, I really could. If I wanted to be a cruel leader, I'd put them in the front here to soak up the fire from because even Club Levy, I believe, have javelins, which is going to be really annoying. I'm actually going to move. I'm going to move Hellenis, I think, behind a little bit here. I don't know if I've moved the cav yet, which is annoying, but luckily they'll get to where they need to go fast. Yep, okay, looks like these guys are pushing up to attack us. Big mistake from them. Big mistake from them. Let's make sure that these guys are on guard mode when they get to where they need to go, just shortly here. I'm going to rearrange my pike. I really want to get this guy. I want to get this guy in the pike line here, but I'm going to rearrange the pike line. Let's have it, skirt it back a little bit here. Drop them all into pike phalanx. We're slightly at a disadvantage of a down. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. I thought that looked like we might have been against the grain a little bit there. But we have a really strong pike line. We'll have some additional pikes here on the flank. Try to wrap it up a little bit here. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave them a little offset. All right, looks like we are getting the engagement we want. Let's go ahead and let's try to overwhelm this. Let's get our cav to the wing here. Let's try to overwhelm that noble horse. I want to make sure. I actually want to make sure we're slinging the. I want to make sure we're slinging their Germanic youths. Alrighty, good stuff. Okay, looks like we can try to put a little. We're gonna try to get a little bit of an envelopment going here. Let's get our cav. Come on. And we're around the corner. Might try to get this German. Yeah, we're gonna try to get our boys here. Wrap up there. Wrap up the flanks here. Trying to come around. Here we go. Good. We scare them off. We scared them off, and then we're gonna hit them with. We're gonna do what we wanted to do the whole time, which is get into the backs of the enemy forces here. One thing I'm gonna keep my eye out for my. Yeah. All right. Where am I losing these pikes. That's probably just from there. Okay, here we go. We need to get these guys into combat. All right, there we go. Good. We're wrapping those up. I'm gonna bring my hoplites here just in the middle to give. I might have spaghetti stringed my pikes a little bit more than I wanted to. Why can't I put these guys in the hoplite while we get these guys? Good. Cool. All right, we have done a good job of wrapping up all of the. I think we've done a pretty good job of wrapping up their javelins, which is huge for us. Let's go ahead and get into the back of their Bloodsworn here. Actually, no. I want all these Germanics out of the way. And then I want these guys to line up again. Come on, how are these guys still alive? Let's wrap up the wing here. Tell you the truth, actually, maybe I'll just try to sling all of the noble. Yeah, these Bloodsworn are absolutely tearing up our guys here. So I'm gonna try to get these. I'm gonna try to get just some point-blank strikes here. Let's move our general up a little. Ah, dang it! They got into my cav here. The Spear Brothers are tough. These are tough. Sadly, these are tough units. So we're gonna try to hit the spear levy in the back. Yeah, looks like we're having some good success at getting out. Let's go ahead and charge into the spear wall there. Let's move these guys around the flanks. Yeah, never was going to be an easy victory here. Let's run away. Actually, take this here. Dang it, not what I wanted to. Let's hit these guys in the back. Let's have all the slingers kind of. Yep, there we go. Well, looks like we're getting some good. Looks like we're getting some good routes here. We're kind of rolling up. Where are my Celtic warriors here? Yep, and we are absolutely going to chase these guys down too. Afterwards, we had the cav for it. Some losses for sure, but again, remember, if you guys, the bar was pretty against our favor. You better believe we are. We're gonna have these guys stop shooting, and same with these boys here. Make sure there's no fire at will going on. And we are going to run down all of these Germanic boys. No survivors here, especially after they took that one city. They liberated it, which, to tell you the truth, again, I didn't really care as much, but I really didn't want to get into the war with the Germanic tribes. That's not in the Pyrrhus lore. But at the same time, it's always fun, you know. Gives us some extra. We were rolling through the campaign in a really good way. Don't get me wrong. So it's always nice when the AI throws a couple of curveballs your way, just to keep it fun, keep it flirty, keep it fresh. Actually, you know what? That's a perfect prompt. We're 13 minutes in. I should probably start giving these prompts out even a little earlier than I have been. But who are your least favorite? Who are your least favorite faction in Rome? It could be from the perspective of you hate going to war with them in the campaign, or it could be from the perspective of you just don't think they're good for multiplayer. I'd have to say my least favorite faction might have to be... You know, I think the Roxolani are cool in their own right. I hate facing off against the Adricians. I respect their units, but I absolutely despise going to war with them. I think that with the buffs that the computer gets and the AI gets, their soldiers punch way above their weight class. So yeah, that'd be my answer. Is from a hate going to war with them, it's the Adrician Kingdom and the army compositions. If you guys remember earlier, the Adrician Kingdom Thracians, it's all like peltists, and so it's just javelins are OP, and it just destroys so many of your good units. So it's them. Then in multiplayer, which I haven't played much lately since I've been getting back into the game, but it looks like the Pergamene boys are pretty bad. I don't like how the Hellenistic factions haven't, and Greek, and I'll even say the main Greek factions like Sparta and Athens, didn't really get their just desserts. I know you can't have spears be too powerful, but I think that they could have done a little bit better. And it looks like these are the last guys we're running down here. How many people here? So when this drops under 15 will be good, I believe. Maybe under 10. But yeah, the round chillers. I'm happy that the Suebi have fielded some pretty solid armies, to tell you the truth. Even though we were able to handle them pretty solidly, They at least have some interesting units. You know, the Bloodsworn, the Round Shield Warriors. Those are some pretty good units here. Let's take a look. Who's doing most of their damage? Some of their Spear Wall. Yeah, I made an issue of not focusing on them when they got into our cav, but this is why mobility is so important. Gotta make sure you are fielding cavalry in this game. Just the hammer and anvil strikes, taking our Alexandrian tactics to the bank. Club Levy. Yeah, here we go. Here's the Round Shield Warriors. Here's the Spear Wall. Here's the Bloodsworn. That's a really cool unit. I wonder, it'd be cool if you could mercenary Bloodsworn. I don't know if I'm able to. Big win from Hellenis here. Let's see what we could get from him from a perspective of we're opening up. Okay, we're opening up the. You know, let's do the inspirational tree. We've done the virtuous in the past, but you know, I'm kind of. Do we get any? We don't really get any abilities, so we're gonna go ahead and do inspirational, and then hopefully open up something that gives us some of these other good. We'll try a different route with Hellenis. Why not? You know, he's his own kid. The last, I think he's the youngest of Pyrrhus' sons, but that was a good battle. Very good battle. How long we got? Okay, quite a few turns. Hopefully that's also because we don't have any of the big replenishment here. That is a-okay. Let's see if we can recruit some units while we wait here. I'm gonna beef up Aristos' army while we wait. To tell you the truth, we don't need as much. We don't need as many mercenaries, but I'm still gonna keep them. For a while I wanted the Thracians in our line. So we have the Thracians. Grab another pike, and we have good archer units here. Probably do need a couple of citizen cav anyways, and they seem pretty cheap at the moment. Yeah, we're actually going to disband the Thracian cav. I don't want to hold their. I want to grab their income. Is what I was trying to say there. Yeah, looking at it, it looks like the citizen cav are going to be pretty well worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another citizen cav while the recruitment is cheap. How much? Okay, good. Okay, that's a big win. That's a big win against an army to the north. Let's go ahead and use Yabusi to scare off the Macedonians here. I wonder if I attack this army. I want to see. Actually, let's go ahead, try to army sabotage. This would be huge if we. Dang it, she failed. That really sucks. Because if we would have been able to pin this army, we could have attacked this guy here and not had to worry about the reinforcements. I don't want to rush. I do not want to rush Pyrrhus here, so I'm gonna actually any of these guys need to be replenished? No. I'm gonna actually drop my guy back here, put him in the ambush stance. Maybe get lucky by either attracting one of these two Macedonian armies. Down here, I was looking right before I started the campaign. We cannot move these guys just yet. We'll get them there ASAP. Let's take a look. Let's take a spin through our provinces to make sure there's no slums. That's the first thing we want to do. Then we will decide to expand Brundisium. Okay, I think I've gone through it enough. Let's get back to Brundisium. Let's go ahead. Let's drop a economic building here. Let's just do an outskirts. Might as well try to beef up this economy. Where else can we maybe do? Are there any other city centers that I think would be worth it to upgrade? That's kind of where we're at in this campaign. It would be nice maybe to upgrade the Poseidon for the food. Oh man, our food got absolutely waxed. That's crazy. I don't understand. I don't know if there's a glitch or something. Maybe it's the season, like the winter. But if you recall, our food was astronomically high. Maybe because I know Syracuse has that food, like the food-centric province, but I did not think we were that reliant on that area. So I'm gonna have to make sure we are upgrading some of these farms before a couple of these other buildings complete, and I'm gonna do it here at the grain pits so we get better replenishment as always. You know, that's a wise staple here, a wise move. But yeah, I guess the Syracuse that level 3 town center with the food was doing the Lord's work for us. Let's see if we had anybody else that I missed here. Okay. They're going to go to Careless maybe. Ambush, absolutely awesome. Anytime we can catch the Royal Peltist out and about, we'll do that. That helps us get away. That's a really good unit. Wonder how many of the elephants we lost. Probably all. Yep, 3 elephants to the royal peltast. Absolutely hilarious. Go ahead and release the... Oh, man, that's a good move. It's a really good move by the AI here. I did not foresee that, but realistically, looking back on it, I probably should have. And I might actually try to sue for peace this turn with the Suebi. They might want it, they might not. We might have to give them a little bit more hurt. But, yeah. Ooh, not looking good. I might have to force march our guys into Anthea. We'll probably lose a Desos, but that's fine. +1 food. Again, like I said, I don't know why our food is so low, and I'm a little nervous about the, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm a little nervous about our food supply given the, okay, let's get these guys in here finally. Okay, that's a navy. This, Carolus should be able to take care of itself against the navy. Let's go ahead and hit Syracuse. Sweet, absolutely great. Hopefully the AI didn't destroy too many of our buildings here, and this will hopefully absolutely spring up our food. Yeah, there it goes. Wow. I did not know that. That is crazy that this province accounts for like 50-something of our food. I got to make sure that that is not the case. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So we're here at Lily Biome, doing our thing. Hopefully, you know, come on, Carthage, take your fleet down here. Do something fun for us. Actually, you know what? With that in mind, let's see if... Well, actually, you know what? I don't want to cloister ourselves off too much. What I was thinking there was, let's get peace with Carthage. I don't actually want to do that. I want to stay at war with Carthage. Then we'll bring... Now that we have Alexander... We'll bring our army or our fleet down into Thapsus here, try to take that. Maybe try to give Carthage a little bit of time to take over Carthago. I might give them a few turns to do that while we've turned our attention up north here. Man, this is not a good threat here. The Suebi doing their thing up here, really threatening our borders. We might have to teach them a lesson. Low chance at a peace treaty. Alrighty, looks like we're getting sucked into a war up north that we didn't necessarily think we were going to have to fight. Let's go ahead. Let's see if we can... This seems like a pretty big faction. Okay, no from the Lugi. Armenia. I wonder if they want a little trade agreement. No. Okay. We've neglected the trade agreements for a little while. Apuli, come on. You're our client state. The fact that they don't want to trade with us. Pretty crazy. The Celts. Chimeria. Oh man, Chimera Chimerians really getting their stuff kicked in. Maybe the Libyans want to trade with us. Yeah, we'll take the trade agreement with them. That's probably going to piss off the Massaisili even more now, which is not good. But honestly, I'm not afraid of going to war with them either. I'll catch all the smoke in Northern Africa if needed. And that's because that's where... I mean, we're just past the 20-minute mark, and I want to keep the episodes relatively digestible. We've had a bunch of conversations about, oh man, what are we going to do? What's actually going to be the end of this campaign? And it's absolutely when we finish taking Popeldeva. And then I wanted to take Carthage, and if we're not having good relations with the Massaisili, we'll go after them too. Kind of establish ourselves as a little bit of a dominant force here. Maybe all the while we try... The end goal will be for us to capture Carthage. We're going to take Carthago. We are going to... We're going to finish taking Popeldeva. And then, you know, the bonus side quests will probably be, you know, maybe we send Yabussi up north with the 2 sons of Pyrrhus to capture as much land up here as possible. We need to get an army to Eyander ASAP, which I might do actually with, which I might be able to achieve with our boy, because does Eyander have a good barracks? They do. I'm going to go ahead and actually build up the better barracks there as we transport our forces from, who is this one? Aristos. Oh, man, as much I really want to drop him back here. Recruit up another Thracian warrior. Oh, we can't recruit the Thracian warrior. Okay, waste of a turn there. So we're going to go ahead, force march our boy to Delminium. We're going to get to Eyander, and we're going to attack the Suebi from this side. And then we're going to finish building up We'll finish building up the force of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plenty forces here. We'll finish building up the army of Hellenes. Maybe take some cool mercenaries if we can get them. Maybe not this turn, but eventually. And we'll absolutely raffle stomp the Suebi from this end as well. I think that that's a good two-pronged attack. And let's go ahead. What's the public order? Public order's looking good there. Public order's looking fine. Let's go ahead and take a look at what awaits us in the north here. Man, a lot of armies from the Suebi, but you know, you like to see it. Let's go ahead and get her dropped into a stance. All right, so Yabusi is gonna be the one in charge of. Yabusi's gonna be the one in charge of taking Pulpadeva. Love to see it. Love to see it. Dude, how is our spy that bad at sabotage? That is crazy. I haven't done too many siege battles on this game. That being said, I don't know if now is the time for us to start. We're gonna go ahead and probably just auto-resolve the. We're gonna go ahead and auto-resolve the victory here. Hopefully, we don't lose all of our elephants. Why am I auto-resolving this? I want to get this army as free. The subjugation would be pretty dope. Maybe we could get some cool units eventually. But I'm just gonna wipe them out, occupy them, put our garrison in. Bye Macedon, pretty much. Why have they been just harboring this a couple of these places here? Oh, we could recruit some cool artillery pieces, which is hilarious to think about, but I don't think I ever will make use of them. Let's see what else we got here. What's that? Mercenary hiring costs? No. Cav would be nice. We're gonna give them the barbarian subjugators because we are gonna take Yabusi up north. Now that we don't have much, the thing is, Pyrrhus is old. Pyrrhus is old now. Yabusi's army, though, very experienced, will be great to. Will be a great army to take up the task of subjugating those barbaric Germans. Just double checking about any wives or anything like that. I don't know how many more. Okay, he needs 4 more gravitas to get to. He needs 4 more gravitas to get to the ability to have a wife here. Man, he was just one of. Man, it's crazy that he was only one of 4 to survive. At least Olympius and Dominius, who is in, I believe, Eulalia. Okay, so he's in Eulalia. I totally forgot that we have a general just chilling over here doing his thing. You know, hopefully treating these guys well. We could bring him down into Carolus if needed, but it's always good to have that threat. But no, the more I'm looking at it, the more that I've been ferrying Alexander back and forth, but really should have just kept him. Really should have just kept him down in the northern Africa and attacked the Massaisli when they ran away. I don't want the siege work. Well, you might be wondering, okay, well, what's going through his mind right there? I'm tempted to get rid of the siege work, but we'll leave it for now. We will leave it for now. Maybe go ahead and get the research rate up. Where are we on our? We're 1 away from the beekeeping, which will be helpful with agriculture, and then we're gonna immediately switch and go for the royal barracks. So I am gonna upgrade the research area. And I actually should have been looking. I know I need to upgrade next turn. We have pretty healthy economy. We can expect some good coin coming our way. I will make sure that we upgrade the farms so that we don't have to worry about food just in case we ever get something backstabbed against us. Anything for a navy here? No, that's with general. So we'll go ahead and give them the cultural conversion. Recruitment costs in the fleet, experienced support ships, that stuff doesn't really do it for me. I'll probably go down the strategist route for him just because replenishment of navies are so. That again is something I really like to. Is something I really like to achieve there. Probably just go ahead and flicked by. Well, what's the commander units in an Agrianian Axeman, I believe. So the spear doesn't really do much for them. That wouldn't be bad. We're gonna go ahead and just give him that, and then let's see what else do we want. Let's just give him the public order because we'll need it when we start taking some of these places in Africa. Any good ships for us to build? Nope. Okay. So good. I think we're at a good place here. Let's make sure we move. I'm going to probably end one more turn. We'll see what happens, and I'll probably call the end of the episode. We're right around that 30-minute mark. I appreciate you guys sticking around. The support on this series, and I keep saying it and I'll keep reiterating it, the support on this series has been astronomical, has exceeded all of my expectations for what I expected from a fledgling channel, just playing Rome, just trying to talk about stuff that I like in history and that hopefully you guys can commiserate with as well. You know what, actually, now that I think about it, let's go ahead and merge these guys up. It's just as effective for us to recruit new armies. How much replenishment? 3 turns on them now? Okay, perfect. So we'll leave that now. And next turn we can recruit even more. Go with the Illyrian levies, not bad. We can recruit another cav unit. Might not be a bad idea. Might as well use the coins we have. So let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, the support has been crazy just for someone that, you know, I've watched. Heir of Carthage has been doing a lot with the Rome Total War 2 battles. Yep, knew that we were most likely going to lose this settlement. Is what it is. See if we can try to think maybe what stance we could have inflicted the most damage on with them. We got our work cut out for us, I think, next turn though. Now, go ahead. We good. We got some good licks on their cavalry. It is going to be a pain in the butt to besiege that settlement. The Suebi look like they're trying to get themselves another army prepared to come down from the north, but our work's cut out for us from the perspective of we're going to have to go take Odessos, then we're going to start moving Yabusi up into the Suebi territory. They're not ready for it. They should be, but they're not. And next turn, though, we're going to go ahead and end this with me starting on the path to the Royal Barracks so we can get some really cool units in. Thank you guys for the support. Remember, don't forget to leave your comment on who your least favorite faction is on Rome Total War 2 in the comments below. But most importantly, though, stay wise.